Ciao! Thank you for joining me today for a tour of my painting, La Fontana dei Quattro Fiumi, Piazza Navona. Piazza Navona is one of my favorite places in Rome, and I wanted to start with a little known fact about this piazza. It is actually built on the remains of the Stadium of Domitian. Romans call it Il Stadio di Domiziano. And as you can see when you're there, it is actually the long oval shape of a stadium. You can even go into the Roman ruins, which are underground at this point, underneath Piazza Navona, and see the ancient Roman remains with columns and carvings and stadium seats. It's really quite amazing. So every time I go there now, I can't help but visualize what it used to be like. And there's even more. Navona comes from the name agone, which used to mean games, like in the type of sports games. And over time, that became the name Navona. This is going to become relevant in 1 second. Let me put on my gloves first. Do not want to get fingerprints on the painting. I'm going to point and then bring the painting closer so you can see the detail. This is Palazzo Pamphili, which is on the other side of this church right here. It is amazing and beautiful. And a palazzo is the Italian word for palace. This building right here is La Chiesa di Sant'Agnese in Agone. And Agone is the ancient name for Navona. And that's where that name comes from. And then, of course, we have the fountain right here by Gian Lorenzo Bernini. And the name Quattro Fiumi of this fountain is 4 rivers, and there is a personification of each of the 4 major rivers that they knew about at that time in history during the Renaissance. So now I want to bring this a little closer and show you the detail. It's really quite colorful. So let's get this closer. There's Palazzo Pamphili. La Chiesa di Sant'Agnese is this one with the dome here. Such beautiful bell towers. It's really an amazing place, and it glows in the sunlight. It's made of white marble. And then, of course, let me get this aimed right. Here's the fountain. I really enjoyed painting this fountain. This obelisk in the middle of the fountain is actually Domitian's obelisk. And Domitian, if you'll remember, is the one who built the stadium that this piazza is built on. So much history here. So wonderful. So much detail. You can see the piazza is lined with cafes on the side here. Let's go this way. Let's set it back here. So I love going to Piazza Navona. That's why I painted this as one of my Fountains of Rome series. It is spectacular, morning, noon, and evening. It's great to hang out there. It's surrounded by cafes. There are lots of little side streets with all kinds of shops, and actually some of the most beautiful walkways in Rome connect to this point. And down at the other end is the National Museum that's also great to visit. So thank you so much for joining me on this tour today. To see more art like this, visit my website, and I've included the link here. And also, if you would like to see my work in progress, follow me on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook. Thank you very much.